the NABARD for the facility for the for the benefit of the agricultural operations during the current Rabi season, and especially for the benefit of the farmers. NABARD has sanctioned a special limit of 21,000 crores of rupees to be sanctioned to the district central cooperative banks. And as you know, almost more than 40% of the small and marginal farmers get their crop loan credit, get their agricultural credit from the cooperative institutions. The sanction of 21,000 crore limit by NABARD to the district central cooperative banks will enable the district central cooperative banks to pass on, to sort of grant funds, to sort of pass on these funds to the primary agricultural cooperative societies, and the primary agricultural cooperative societies network, the PACS network, will get activated and will meet the crop loan requirement of the farmers during the current Rabi season. Over and above this 21,000 crores, as and when additional limits are required, additional limits also will be sanctioned by the NABARD. So far as the toll plazas are concerned, various tolls which the vehicles are required to pay when they move on the national highways. So far as toll plazas are concerned, the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways are advising the vehicle manufacturers that in all new vehicles the manufacturers must provide ETC compliant RFID facility. Now, the provision of ETC compliant RFID facility on all new vehicles will ensure payment digitally, the payment of the toll in a digital method, and also it will enable, it will avoid the waiting time, and the vehicles will move seamlessly without having to wait at the checkposts. Now, the public sector banks and some of the private sector banks, we have been talking to the private sector banks and some of the service providers who provide the switching services. They have agreed to waive the charges, the service charges on the use of debit cards up to 31st December 2016. In other words, what you call the MDR charges on use of debit cards, that is RuPay cards, it was already done. Now on debit cards, the charges being levied by the banks and by the switching charges would stand completely waived. So there will be no charge on use of debit cards. The intention of this decision and the intention behind this gesture which has been made by the banks is to ensure greater penetration of digital transactions into our economy, and to ensure that more and more people migrate towards digital transactions.